y'all, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, hi, hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all my everyday makeup routine for spring 2020 because we are officially in the month of March, so that means spring is right around the corner, and I decided to go ahead and change up my everyday makeup routine to kind of fit the season. I'm really excited that it's finally spring because, to be completely honest, well, it's not spring yet, but I'm really excited for it because, to be honest, we've had a very hard winter here in Georgia. It definitely doesn't top the year that it snowed, but it's been pretty rough. So I'm a little excited for some warmer weather. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of, it will be a nice change. So it's definitely something that I'm a little bit excited about. But with any further ado, let's go ahead and get into my springtime makeup routine. So I already filled in my eyebrows off camera. I just used the Milani eyebrow pomade. That stuff's amazing. I used the shade 01 Natural Brown, I think is what it's called, or Soft Brown, something like that. It's in my drawer over here, and I just don't feel like digging it out. But I did do that off camera just because I didn't feel like doing those on camera. So now I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and do my foundation. I don't really know where my sponge went, so we're just going to have to use a brush today. And the foundation that we're going to be using is the Covergirl trublend Matte Made Foundation. This is in the shade L20 Light Ivory. I really like this stuff. So far, so good. I'm actually really excited that we get to use a brush today to apply my foundation. I got this off of eBay forever ago, and this is just a flat top foundation kabuki brush. It's really dirty. But I saw this little trick that someone on YouTube was using. I don't really remember who it was that did this, but they sprayed their brush with a little bit of setting spray. So I'm going to use the Morphe X Jeffree Star Continuing Mist Setting Spray, and I'm just going to damp my brush with this before I apply my foundation. Now that I have my foundation finished, I'm going to go ahead and do my under eye concealer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is just in the shade of Light Sand. And then for powder to set my concealer underneath my eyes, I'm going to use the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I really like this loose translucent setting powder. It's only $5 at Walmart, and it does a really good job at setting your under eye and to make sure that your under eye concealer doesn't crease whatsoever. But if you're in the market for a really good setting powder, I recommend the Tarte one. That one is absolutely amazing, and I just love it. I just thought for today's video, though, that I would use an affordable option in case you can't afford the Tarte one. I would also like to add that when I do my under eye concealer, I do one eye at a time. And I would also like to add that I use Tati's little trick, which is just to put a little bit of concealer right in here in this inner part, so that way you're not using too much and too little of concealer. Because I feel like when you do the whole triangle thing, that's just a lot of concealer, and a lot of times you really don't even need that much. So I'm just going to blend it out using that same little brush that we used earlier for foundation, but I'm kind of going to go in like stipple-like motions to blend it out underneath my under eye area. I'm going to be using my Morphe, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this palette for everyday use, and I feel like there are some colors in here that is really, really nice and appropriate for springtime, so we're going to use this palette today. The first shade that we're going to go into is the shade Silk Cream, and we're just going to be applying that to my crease. Taking the shade Faint, I'm going to be applying that to my lid with this little brush right here. And I'm actually going to be damping the brush with a little bit of Morphe Continuing Mist Setting Spray. I really like this setting spray, if you can't tell. I love it to set my face, and I really love it whenever I'm applying my makeup to intensify things a little bit more. Now I'm going to apply the shade M-E-E-O. Not quite sure what that stands for. And I'm going to be applying that to the outer half of my lid and into my crease with the crease brush that we used earlier. Alrighty, now we are going to curl my lashes with my e.l.f. eyelash curler, and then we're going to apply some mascara. And the mascara that I'm using today has been my everyday go-to mascara for the last couple of weeks. This is the Maybelline the Falsies mascara. I really like the brush on this mascara. It's a curved brush, and it kind of holds a curl really nicely because of it. I usually use this end of it, and I kind of like wiggle it as I apply the mascara. You're about to see my application process here in a bit, but this gives you such volumized lashes. It is absolutely astonishing how volumizing your lashes will look with this mascara. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be applying a false eyelash to my eye, and I'm using the Kasshina lashes. These are in the style 76. These are not named, they're just numbered, and they're really pretty, and they're kind of a little bit dramatic, but they're perfect for the daytime. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Benefit Cheekleaders Bronze Squad palette. And I feel like the bronzer in here is really perfect for any time of the season. So I'm going to be using the original Hoola bronzer in this palette to warm up my face. And I'm just going to be applying that bronzer with this big fluffy brush. I'm going to be using the Coralista blush in this palette, and I feel like it is such a beautiful blush for the springtime, and to apply it, I'm just going to be using this angled blush brush. And last but certainly not least for the face is highlighter, and my favorite everyday go-to highlight in this palette is the Cookie highlighter. It is absolutely beautiful and absolutely stunning and absolutely blinding, and to apply it, I'm just going to be using this small tapered highlight brush. Final step before we set everything in place is lips. So for lips, I'm going to be using this Kylie Jenner lip liner. This is in the shade Coco K. This came with her lip kit. I really like this lip liner formula. It is so smooth and just so creamy and so buttery. I recently did this lip combo in a makeup tutorial, and now it's found its way into my everyday makeup springtime routine. So now I have been wearing this nonstop on an everyday basis. Then I go over that lip liner with this lipstick. This is from the brand, I have no idea how to pronounce this. This is Illamasqua, and the lipstick is in the shade Cosmic, and it is a really pretty nude pink color, and it's a matte lipstick. This also kind of dries down a little bit on the lips, and it stays in place for hours. You do not have to touch this up, and it doesn't really smudge. The reason why I like to use it with a lip liner, though, you can definitely use this without a lip liner because it doesn't feather out, but the reason why I like to use this with a lip liner is because I kind of like to add a little bit more definition to my lips, and I kind of like to overdraw slightly my upper lip, because let's be real here, I barely have an upper lip, and I don't want to get Botox, so I just overdraw my upper lip. So that is just what we're going to be doing right now. So that is it for my everyday springtime makeup routine for 2020. I really hope that you all did enjoy this video. Give me a big thumbs up down below if you did. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. So that way you can come back and be a part of this, because I upload new videos every Thursdays, Saturdays, and Mondays at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. And I would absolutely love to have you come on here and be a part of my Hannahcorns, because we have a lot of fun here on this channel. And also, don't forget to give me a follow over on social media, so that way you can keep up with me and be notified every single time I upload and post a new video. So with all that being said, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in Thursday's video. Bye, my little Hannahcorns.